Ba 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 ba. Wednesday Grail Watch Bashers. Hey everybody, my name is Dirk. This is Bashers. Welcome to the Wednesday show, where we go maybe a little bit watch heavy, depending on how you want to take it, where you want to go. Let's see who's in the room. Let's start it all off with Dave, F451, Fahrenheit 451, upvoted. Thanks so much, Dave. One thing that I did notice is that when people get in the room earlier in the day, like if I post the thumbnail early, those people don't appear on the show as first. But I know that Andrew Wolkowicz was in there at number 1, so there you have it. But Dave is here, and he's a super duper basher. And Kevin Landon's here too, number 5 today. Great to see you. Happy Grail Watch Wednesday to Dirk and all the bashers. Upvote, subscribe, and enjoy the live show. Great to see you as always, Kevin. Working again, so I will catch the replay. Melly C is here. Good day, bashers, and all the bashers. Happy hump day. It is hump day indeed. Glenn Parker, can we have a conversation? Happy Grail Watch Wednesday to one and all from sunny Greece. Do you live in Greece, or are you on holiday in Greece? I'm a little confused. Why did I think you were in Ireland? Do I have that all wrong? I don't know. Hitesh C is here. Upvote number 7. Happy Grail Wednesday, Mr. Dirk Kennedy. Great to see you. Hey, Hitesh. Always great to see you in the room. Always, always, always. Ray. Hey, man. Thanks so much for that video that you sent me. We watched it. It was a hoot. It was all about nautical terms. And, you know, because sometimes we make a little ribbing in the show about the way Ray types stuff. But you have to remember that he's a sailor. He's Ray the sailor, man. Whoop, whoop. And sometimes he speaks in terms that the common layman don't understand. But he sent me this video, which actually opened up my eyes to a lot of fun stuff that Ray does. And, man, I could not believe the amount of information I got from that a video. So many nautical terms have found their way into our common vernacular. It is unbelievable stuff that I didn't know, like the bitter end. I didn't know that had something to do with the bollards on the end of the dock, and when you're at the end, it was amazing. I mean, you know, stuff like even keel and walk the plank and all that kind of stuff. But man, it was really, really, really great. Thank you, Ray. That was it was so fantastic. We really enjoyed it. We sat and we watched it this afternoon. Then we wound up on a deep dive of nautical terms. Fantastic thing. Really, it was. Franco Fiore. Hello, all, and welcome to Grail Watch Wednesday. Enjoy and please upvote. Upvote if you can. It's one of the most important things you could do if this is a show that you watch all the time. If you like the show. If you enjoy coming back and seeing all the Gallery of Bastards and all the beautiful people you get to see and share, or if you share yourself, please just give us a thumbs up on the bottom, also known as upvote in other parts of the world. It just really helps out with the algorithm, and it spreads the love, and it just makes the show bigger and better, and I can go places. And still waiting for my my microphone, and once I get that all set together, I'll be back out on the streets for you guys doing a basherooning. Also, I'm not quite sure where you want me to go next. Remember, you can always contact me at basherdirk@gmail.com. That is basherdirk@gmail.com. And just tell me where you want me to go. A couple of places I haven't been yet. I haven't been up to the cloisters. I haven't done the pizza show, which I think was very popular in the fan vote. So if you guys want me to do that, I'd be happy to do so. Just give me a shout at basherdirk@gmail.com. Thank you. Scott E. Love says, first of all, it's reversed order. Wednesday, don't you know? All you bastards were way too early. Scott, they call him Scotty Love. He is the master of love. And guess who's here today? He's off today. It's everybody's little darling, Andrew Wolkowicz with Canadian $5. I'm still here. Got the first super chat. I know, but you were first in line. You definitely, I saw it earlier. I look at these things. I'm constantly prepping during the day, looking at what's going on. So I know that you were in there first, baby doll. I know it. So that means you get, as always, to start off the show, we get Andrew's super chat gong. I'm enjoying a Kimbo Napoli, which is a 9 out of 12 on the flavor scale, the intensity scale. This stuff is so damn good. I'm telling you, it's my favorite coffee in the whole wide world. They don't pay me to say that, but I wish they would. because I'd totally do it. I would totally be into it if they did it. You get I get to see all these shows like the girl who hangs clothespins in Italy in her in middle of nowhere town she lives in. She bought one of those dollar houses or whatever the hell. And it's a dollar house, and then it's $300,000 later. It's absolutely crazy. And she did a whole ad for Squarespace. I was like, holy shit. I want to do some ads. Does that sound like Dirk's a big whore? Travis Watts, great to see you. And what is he wearing? What's in its case is the Speedmaster. Dirk and all the bashers, hope you're having a wonderful day. Well, we know you've got several beautiful timepieces, so I don't know which is your Grail. Remember, today's show theme is, I don't know how long this is going to take to burn this one out, but because you all know what my Grails are. I have one of them, my beautiful Rolex Milgauss. And my other one is a 321 caliber Speedmaster. I'm never going to get a CK2915. I know that. So maybe I'll just get the 60th anniversary and be done with it. And I think that would be it. And then the rest of them will just be, something I find in a garage sale or something that I can't pass up. I do love 1675s, like a really purpley dial. The ones that get all brown and purple. I do love those, gotta say. Travis has, isn't that usually your thumbnail? Dave Fitzsimons, whoop whoop, it's Grail Wednesday. Let's bash. Dave Fitzsimons, thank you so much. Great, always great to see you in the room. BASBASH. Calloy's in the room. I like this champagne and a dog. I can't think of anything better with his meteoric dial day date. Wow. That's a piece. Do you own that piece? Is that a piece you actually have? And if you do, send me at Basherdirk@gmail.com, because did you send that already? Have we ever seen one of those in person? I haven't. Vedster with £5. Good evening, all. Thank you so much for that. Let's give you something spectacular for that. Let's give you Super Chat Guy. Thank you, Vedster, so much. I really appreciate it. Andrew Wolkowicz says, I poured my own pint and felt the need to send our favorite former bartender a tip for the conversation and the experience. Can I tell you something? In my millions of years as a bar professional, that I never worked in an Irish pub, so I have never pulled a pint of Guinness in my life, not even for fun, not even from friends who did that for a living. Nobody ever said to me, hey, Dirk, you want to pour Guinness? I've never pulled one in my life, but I'm a very good judge of how well a pint is poured. And it's very, very important. Temperature, the first pull, the settling, then the finish. It's very important. And I do hate, as I said before on record, I hate the new Guinness glasses. I hate them. They're horrible. They look like some gift store, like when you go through the museum, the gift shop, they look like some commemorative shite that you'd get somewhere. That's not what a pint of Guinness looks like. Why they changed it, please. Greed, so they could sell them. People are buying them. I watched the whole thing over at the what do they call that? The storehouse. It's like, oh, look at all our Guinness glasses. No, bring back the tulip glass. It's just so annoying. Anyway, I saw a picture because I peeked. Andrew's going to show you that he bought some nitrogen-infused bottles of Guinness. Now, if I'm to have a Guinness, I like it on draft, of course. However, if I had to get it from the supermarché, I would always get it in the big, tall can, because there's something so satisfying about popping that in the nitrogen. And then, it's really very good. And then get Granny Guinness, which I don't like, which is the little nips, and they're horrible. It just tastes like Guinness syrup. Gross. Don't like it. Enjoy. Sláinte. Mart and Bronson is here. Grail Watch Wednesday. Everyone enjoy. Well, it's more enjoyable because you're here. That's for sure. Andrew says, cold enough to freeze the bowls off a brass monkey. Ask Ray Ray. Is anybody else watching Bad Monkey? I'm really enjoying that show. Really, really enjoyable little romp. It's kind of a murder mystery with lots of comedy. It's refreshing. It's on the Apple TV network, I guess, Apple Plus, whatever it's called. Vince Vaughn at his peak. Really, he's fine comedian. Carolyn Martin, the girl with the wrench, she's recuperating. She's in a cast. She broke her thumb. Oh, This too shall pass, my dear. This too shall pass. With $9.99. Did I just hear that Dirk has to start working the streets? Carolyn, I'm past that. Nobody wants me on the streets anymore. Maybe when I was 20 to 30. When I was 30, I still looked 18. Not anymore. Those days have come and gone. It's on to the next generation to work the streets. Nobody has to work the streets anymore. That's a very interesting conversation. Working the streets. Come on, guys. We have to send the super chats in. Oh, God. Thank you so much, Carolyn Martin. Let's give you, for that, since that's really dirty, let's give you something suggestive. I don't know what she's up to, but you know it's no good. Everybody, you'll know that she's bored. This is a woman that wears 50 hats a day. She's solving her problems. No, not her problems. Everyone else's problems, but her problems. We had a little phone conversation this morning about stuff, and it's, I had suggested she watch Nocturnal Animals, the Tom Ford feature with Jake Gyllenhaal and Amy. I always mix the two up. There's Amy Adams. It's Amy Adams, and then Amy Ryan, both terrific actresses. Great movie, but very, very, very violent. Weird. Steve Zielinski upvoted. Hey, man, thanks so much, Steve Zielinski. Great to see you in the room. Big purple S, like a superhero. And everybody, it's Kevin Hawthorne. Say hi to Kevin. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Everybody's favorite pay it forward kind of fella. Taking people who are at a loss, like, where do I go? I don't know where to go. Kevin Hawthorne is your guy. He's the guy that pays it forward because he's a human being when he cares about his fellow man and woman, and he lets them in on the secrets on how to get around to their next destination. Buses, trains, all that stuff. He's a computer. Amazing. Andrew says, I still like the Air King. He mentioned that last week, and, people said a couple of things about that watch. Now, as you all know, I'm kind of a quirky Rolex guy, other than I'm not a Daytona fan, and it's great that you are. It's great that you are, because it's a beautiful timepiece. It's iconic. It's, certainly worth a shitload of money. And it always will be. It's just that thing. I mean, it used to be a giveaway piece. They couldn't get rid of it. I'm a Speedy guy, and that's probably the only reason why I'm biased against it. I just think that it's over-engineered with the crown. The crown and the pushers are just the screw-in pushers. It's just too much meat on that watch. But if you're a big guy, like the beautiful Jim Lassick, and you all know him, he's a big, bad MF. It looks great on a big guy, but it also looks beautiful on a lady. So I can't figure it out. That watch just beguiles me. You know what? My opinion on that watch has softened dramatically over time. And, who knows? One day I might even have one. But I like a quirky Rolex. Milgauss is my favorite. I love them all. I love every single Milgauss that ever came out. The original one, the gray dial. I love the white one. I love the pre-green glass, the glace vert. I love it all. I love it all. Air King's beautiful. I love the Air King. It's a beautiful case. It's classic. It's beautiful. I mean, I definitely like the one that just says 5 more than the 05. I know that they think that they fixed it, but I disagree. Here we go. Both sides of you so welcome. Just do not go to the poop deck. I did, I figured out the poop deck was always something on a boat. Never really knew exactly what it meant, but after midnight it might be full of semen. You're very funny. Oh, the fun I do have. Indeed you do. So yeah, it was very interesting how I found out that it's pooped after that. Incredible. Travis Watts, here we go. Now we're talking Grail watches, kids. Current Grail is the Vacheron Constantin overseas blue dial. However, I'll probably pick up a Panerai next. You know what? You got a great wrist, pal. And I know that a Panerai is going to look amazing on you. Hey, man, I was telling the big guy for years and years and years, I was like, you need a Panerai because his wrist is enormous. He's got Popeye wrist. It's ridiculous. When you have that kind of real estate on your wrist and you have a good amount of real estate. Listen, George Clooney, Daniel Craig, David Beckham, these guys, they have my wrist. They have a 7, maybe a 7 1/4, maybe not even that. So essentially what they have is of the average every man's wrist. I think the average wrist is actually less than 7. So those guys, when you see those watches, like Daniel Craig's walking around with that new Seamaster and with no date and the Milanese, and everybody's losing their shit over it, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think the Milanese looks good on that watch. That's a tool watch and that's a jewelry bracelet. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Who cares? Who cares? I think it's totally wrong. But man, the VC Overseas Blue Dial, ugh, it's beautiful. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Vacheron Overseas Blue Dial. Let's have a look at that. Oh man. Oh gosh. Oh, there's one on eBay. But you want the blue dial. Now they don't have the blue dial on eBay. Vacheron Constantin. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's have a looky poo. Let's indulge our Travis, shall we? Because he's a fabulous basher. This is in pink gold for $52,000. That is certainly the price tag of a Grail watch for the most part. I mean, absolutely. This is one. And you know, that bracelet, you almost never see that bracelet. And it looks like a Maltese cross. The design of this thing, that dial is insane. That particular shade of pink gold, as they like to call it, is unbelievable. That's a 34 millimeter. That's crazy. Let's go back to let's go to collections. Overseas, because that's too small for a big guy like him. There's one with a tourbillon, which I don't like. I don't like the tourbillons. I mean, can I just say, Travis, how much, like, I am obsessed with that green dial in the photographs. I know that the boys shot it in Switzerland, and it just didn't translate. This is the one for me, the dual time. I just think, holy smackaroony, is this thing the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing is so crazy. It's that is one of the most beautiful watches I've ever seen in my entire life. I think that just got, it's only 75.5 too. Okay, let me go call the AD and see if he's got one available this afternoon. I mean, an absolutely ridiculously beautiful piece that is. I mean, wowee. Let's go back and see the blue dial. Let's find the blue dial without the all 37 watches, without the tourbillon. We don't want the tourbillon. There you go. Oh man, look at the moon phase. Oh boy. Oh boy. Travis, look what you've done. Look what you have done. My God in heaven's name. Look at that. There's the perpetual calendar, ultra thin. Can I find the regular blue dial here? Oh my gosh. There's the overseas chrono. There it is. There we go. 41 millimeter. I think this is what the doctor ordered. Am I right or am I right, Travis? 60K, 60.5K. It's beautiful. I mean, can you go wrong with such a thing like that? It is gorgeous, man. Wow, that is a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Beautiful. The beautiful pieces. Look at this thing. Oh, sure. Look at this crap. Can I slide over? Can I slide over? Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's what happens. You see that now? Now, here's a great idea. Did they do it with the green? Should we try? I love the brushed, huh? This is crazy. 18 karat pink gold with an oscillating 22 karat gold automatic movement rotor. Look at this crap. Let's see the rest of this shit. I don't know the movements very well from Vacheron. I mean, it's just so much to learn, right? I love this. Look at the history of that. That moon phase, oi. Book an appointment. Yeah, sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Travis Watts and his beautiful Grail watch. That's his Grail watch. Great. Beautiful. Soft core, Jericho. Soft core, Jericho. Vulcain watches are releasing a replica type desk clock tribute to the iconic clock from the TD. Oh, right. I did see that. And Softcore Terracore, I should, you know what I should do for one of these shows? I should put up my history of the TWA T5 because I actually stayed there overnight because Paul was he worked at TWA. He was a ramp rat. He worked there in the 80s. So he was there when it was a functioning airport. And his love of aviation and my dad being with American, blah, blah, blah. We're obsessed with that. We love architecture. It's Aero Saarinen. Yeah. So he was on board with Arksar and all those guys when they were putting that proposal together. We went to many a meeting on 23rd Street to talk about the possibility of turning that into a hotel, restaurant, esplanade, just like the SS United States. This one actually worked, and it's incredible. And that might be a Christmas present. Let me see if I can find that. The Vulcain TWA clock. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's an actual desk clock. Okay. Everybody keep your mouth shut. Is this really expensive? Is it really, really expensive? Where? Here it is. Let me find that. Chrome tab. It's in a Chrome tab. There it is. We did see this. It's beautiful. And this would be the greatest Christmas gift ever. He'd lose his shit. It's probably $1,000, right? Beautiful. Yeah, this is the clock that hangs from the TWA terminal right in the center. And there's the big catwalk that goes right underneath it. We got a million pictures of that place. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's really great. I don't even know who owns Vulcain anymore. How much is this thing? Does it say how much it is? It doesn't. Somewhere there is a... Oh, look at that. It pops out. Oh, so you could put it on a wall. Oh, that's not as cool. I like it better in the stand. Doesn't say. Oh, $1,300. Okay. Well, it had to be something like that. Yeah, it's a great one. Softcore TerraCorp, thank you so much for that. For that, you're going to get, let's give you Super Chat Lady 4. Thank you so much. Daniel Gutierrez, back at he's back in Miami. MIA. This time going to Central America. What are you on a world tour, on a grand tour, Mr. Gutierrez? Is that what's happening? Good for you. One of these days I'll do something like that. That would be fantastic if I could do that. Andrew Olkowicz says, if Freddie Mercury said he was a musical watch, does that make Dirk a singing? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Angelo Minichello? A more Grail possibility sent your way. Can't wait, because Angelo will always pick a watch that you and I never thought of, because that's not the way his brain works. His drawer is filled with, I can't think of a better word than curated. Angelo is the type of guy, everything that guy chooses is so carefully. He doesn't fall in love with an Explorer or GMT Master or GMT Master. I mean, maybe he might, but the pieces that he chooses to go for, and that's true of art, where he lives, it's amazing. We were talking about the Cybertruck, he and I, and he ordered one. I said, what? I'm a little obsessed with that thing too, Angelo. I don't know. I just am. I'm a little obsessed with it. What can I tell you? That's a huge super chat. Thank you. 20 balloons. Holy macaroni. Let's go with mega super chat. A gentleman and a scholar in every way, shape, and form. Thanks so much. And I can't wait to see what you put in there. I haven't seen it at all. Ray Race here says, I'll give Arthur a reference call. Bring back proper Guinness pints. Could you please call them? I'm not wrong, right? I'm not. I know I'm to the Irish, I'm considered a Yank, and I just don't feel that way. Okay, so, does it matter that all my early memories of my life are in Ireland and none of them are in New York? I don't remember New York until I went to school, honestly, till first grade. I don't remember it. I just remember strawberry farms and rhubarb and people's kitchens and my Uncle Mick and his making his rashers and all that crap and nettles and all that stuff. I don't know. Weird. Please call them. Jimmy, he's in the room. I was talking about you. Hey, Dirk and friends, no matter what your Grail watch is, I think they're all beautiful because it's true. Great to share our hobby with you all. Cheers, you all. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much. His ears were burning. And, that's the thing about Grail watches. I mean, it's like every watch collector has to embark on a journey. And for many of us, it's not just about acquiring the timepiece, it's about the thrill of the hunt, right? We all have that one watch. It's our Grail watch, our Holy Grail watch that captures our imagination. It might be a vintage Speedmaster for me, or a timeless Daytona for Jimmy, or a masterpiece, from anything Patek Philippe touches, right? The quest shouldn't be about mere possession. It should be about passion, history, and the stories that those watches tell. I guess the impetus is, well, why do we seek out a Grail watch? Is it about investment? Is it about status? Are we true enthusiasts? Do we look beyond market value and rarity? I don't know. I don't. Some do. The Grail is a personal embodiment of our tastes and aspirations and our connection to horology. It's the culmination of our journey through timepieces, where we discover what really resonates with us. And that's all it should ever be, right? Because some watches are beautiful and I appreciate them, but they just don't resonate with me. Finding your Grail can be an adventure. It might involve, scouring vintage shops or garage sales or backyard, garage dumps, attending auctions, building relationships with dealers or collectors or eBay or whatever. But sometimes it's about patience and sometimes it's about luck. Finding that one piece when you least expect it. That's the thing when your head explodes. There's a lot of paths to a Grail watch, but the most rewarding one involves learning, connecting with all of the people in the community like you guys, and understanding the watch's history and its nuances. But I always felt that we should always remember that a Grail watch should be personal. It shouldn't be about what the market dictates or what people consider valuable or iconic. It's about what speaks to you as a person. It's what you love. If your pursuit is driven by the passion for the timepiece itself, you're a watch enthusiast. You love watches. You love horology. It's all about you. But if it's about the numbers, then you're in the business of watches. And that's a problem. It's not for the love of them. You just want to make money off of them. And, listen, every once in a while, everybody's got to part ways with one of their pieces. And if you make a tidy profit off of it, God bless you. But when it's your business, that's why I don't watch those guys who have the watch channels that are constantly talking about the value and the spike and all that stuff. It's lovely when it happens, because some of them appreciate, some of them don't. In the end, I think your Grail should be a reflection of you as a person. Let the piece be the one that makes your heart skip a beat every single time you glance at your wrist, because that's what makes us watch enthusiasts: the love of the craft, the appreciation of the artistry, and the pursuit of a timepiece that becomes part of your story. And that's all it's ever been for me. That's why I don't have a whole bunch of fancy ass watches. I've got, this one, and then I'm going to get my Grail Speedy, and that'll probably be the end of me when I'm done. I'll probably be done at that point. I might pick up the odd, weird DeVille, or the odd, weird Old Explorer. I do like those a lot, So who knows? Who knows? Travis Watt says, at Jim Lassick, well, here, well said. Always well said, because he's a gentleman of the highest caliber. Daniel says he's going to take some pics for the Gallery of Bastards. Yeah, please do. Le Carré Rolex Air Tiger with small seconds would be nice, but small. True. That's an interesting piece. Travis Watts with a super sticker. Yeah, 10 balloons. Let's go with the Monks. We haven't been there in a long time. Andrew says, nice blue and gold on that Vacheron Constantin. Vacheron, I'm interested in the Vacheron Constantin. I've never seen a name more butchered in the horology world, other than the paddock thing, which drives me bananas. That's where you put horses. How many times have I said that? And yet people do it. Timmy says it, and I'm like, stop saying that. Paddock. That's what douchey guys, who are like, they started trading, and they live on Staten Island, and they got their Rolly, and they talk about, next one's going to be a paddock for me, bro. You know what I mean? Next one. What's your next move, bro? I got my subby. Next up for me is a paddock. That's who those guys are. Patek Philippe Vacheron Constantin. Vacheron Constantin. Yes, that VC in gold. Yeah, it's just unreal. It's just absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Actually, I want to go back to that Vacheron Constantin site for a second and see the green one and see how it, if they have a wrist shot of it. Should we go back there? Because the boys were back in town. The boys were back in town. And okay, see, this is very misleading to me. Look at this. See, now listen. Listen, I think this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life. And if it looks that green on your wrist, then it is one of the killer watches of all time. But I saw the boys when they were back in town, and it didn't look like that. It looked black. So I don't know. Photography can be so misleading, and that's a problem. So I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. Who cares? As Carolyn Martin would always say. She says, who cares? I don't know. Who cares? Trademarked. I know you're using it. Space Ace says, dream watches. Yeah, dream watch. What's your dream watch? Listen. Somebody, every once in a while, somebody tells me how much my hey, that my Speedy Reduced. You guys all know that watch real well. My beautiful Speedmaster Reduced. This watch you could have got it for like $1,400 a couple of years ago. It's like $4,000 now. I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. I'm never getting rid of that. I love that watch. It's not something I would never. I'd go to the old man's man horse street corner before I would give up that watch first. 100%. The bag over the head, whatever I had to do. And I would never get rid of that. I hate to say it, but this one means a lot. This one means a lot. They mean something to me. They're very, very, they're objects, sure, but they have a lot of love behind them, and that's important. Martin Soulet, Langa Zeitwerk. I don't know this shit. Langa Zeitwerk. I love you guys for teaching me. Teach me tonight. CEITWRK. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, the Zeitwerk watch family. That's why we're here today. Let's check it out. The Zeitwerk family. Zeitwerk. It's oh, Jesus Christ. What? It's Langa and Zona. I didn't realize that, kiddo pie. Oh, Jesus. I guess now I know. Duh. Well, sure. Oh, I didn't even know that. I know about the other models. So it's Langa and Zona. I mean, these are just unreal. I mean, this is the zenith of horology. It doesn't really get much crazier than this. And I got to meet that guy that invented Google Earth and stuff, and he was wearing the Langa one. And it was the whole time. I mean, the second I was talking to this guy, having a nice time. I was on my game, being my usual self, and we were goofing around. And then I saw it on his wrist, and then I kind of just had like a couple of mini strokes because I'd never seen one in person. And I just stopped. I just kind of just shut down. It was the weirdest thing ever. And that's the watch he was wearing. That's the exact watch he was wearing, man. And it was crazy town. Sure. I mean, absolutely amazing. What is the price on one of these Zeitwerks? Let's go back to the Zeitwerk. Let's go. That's what you want. Huh. They wouldn't be so crass as to put the price on this website. Oh my God, there you go. There's your platinum version, dude. That is absolutely astonishing. It's a very, very deep watch, though. I mean, that's deep. Oof, look at that thing. God. That wasn't nice. That green dial overseas is beautiful as well. Green with gold and blue and steel. 100%. Green and gold, blue and steel. Travis, you know everything. VC one and done, except for that rose gold Speedy. Yeah. you know, talking, preaching to the choir. And like, I'm not a precious metals guy, but oh God, how can you not? How can you not? Yeah, the world timer. I just showed that, the overseas world timer. I'm glad you said that, because we just went right back to it. Amazing. Oh no, this is the dual time. Sorry. Jimmy Lassick says, Travis Watts, thanks, brother. I might have to give serious thought to that VC. Yeah, you know what? You would deserve it, my friend, my paleo friend of mine. Danny Gutierrez with $4.99. I keep on singing the Gallery of Bastards, and my wife looks at me like I'm crazy. Do you want me to send you the music bed so you could record it yourself and have your own voice on that? Because, you know, I've got the track. Because listen, I didn't write that. Emmett O'Malley wrote that, the genius that is Emmett O'Malley. He heard me say, oh, I need the Gallery of Bastards needs a theme song. And I think 20 minutes later or half an hour later, the song was in my mailbox. He goes, here it is. And it was a track with him singing on it. And I was like, oh, it's perfect. Thanks so much. He's like, no, you sing on it. I was like, no, it's perfect. And he made me do it. But I do have the music track if you want. If everybody who wants to record a cover of any of the theme songs, that would be amazing. I would love it. I would love it. Super chat, cowbells. Amazing. Let me get back in the chat. What time is it? It is 3:37. So in 3 minutes, we'll go start the Gallery of Bastards, because that's what we need to do. Ray says, only 2 grails left to land. The Tudor P01, unique and a freak. Oh, you want that? Freak? Okay. Like me, and the Nove Atlantean Diver Abalone Dial Stainless Steel. Let's have a look at that for Ray. Nove Atlantean. I don't know that watch. Nove. Where is that? Did I spell that wrong? Nove Atlantean. Oh, Atlantean. Gotcha. Nove. Let's have a looky. Okay. Oh, these are nice. Hey, man, really good price on these, kiddo. I'll see why you like them. Let's present it to the world. Nove website. Is the website not working? Okay. There it is. Let's have a look. Let me get that off the screen so you guys can see what we're looking at. Okay. Hide that. Come on. Why are you acting so stupid, StreamYard, you meanie? Oh, yeah. This is a sexy beast. Ooh, man. Huh. The Atlanta. That's beautiful, Ray. You can do some serious diving. Oh, that's the Atlantean 2. Where's the... Oh, there it is. There's the one you like. It's the one that you like. The one who you like. Who, yeah. The one that you like. The one you like. Who, the one Ray needs. Does he have to say, please? Look at that. 880 US balloons. You want this? Please tell me you want that one over the black one. It's cool. What kind of dial is that? The latest Swiss-made dive watch from Nove. Designed to take you deeper than ever before. That's Ray. Wants to go deep. How deep does it go? How deep does it go? Key specifications. 3,000 feet, 300 meters. Oh, that's a big-ass watch, kiddo. Wow. 50.5. Ho. That's gigantic there, Ray machine. Beautiful. Cool brands. I didn't know anything about that. That's why I love this show. I love this show. Oh, God, you guys teach me so much stuff every day. Andrew says, I beg forgiveness, Father Dirk. I've poured a poor pint and tried to make amends. I killed it quickly and poured another. Okay, so here's what you do. I don't have a pint glass with me. So you take the glass and you give it a tilt. You give it a tilt. And you've got it in a bottle. And then you pour it at an angle. And then as you're pouring, you level it off until it gets about 3/4 of the way up. And then you set it down. And you wait. Maybe 2 minutes, and then you pour the rest on the top. You want about less than half an inch of head on the top, but you want the pint to have a bit of dome on the top. It's called domage. If you listen to Dara Corin, and he's the Guinness guru, but it's true. That's the best looking Guinness. So you don't have to beg forgiveness. Just drink it and sláinte, man, my friend. Whatever you like. Whore and slut are the missed words. I think we got that, Andrew. I think we saw that. I'd rather have my ears burning than. Okay, you're in a. How many beers have you had so far? Here's a great one. I find it annoying when someone's wearing a nice watch as a brag piece and don't even set the time. Well, I haven't noticed that they didn't set the time, but that's just what I call the CDP, the colossal douche phenomenon. Like, listen, we're like, like one day I said I'm gonna get punched in the face because I'm always staring at guys' wrists, and oftentimes it's down by their waist or on their lap or whatever. Some guy's gonna deck me because I'm just a watch checker outer. I check out everybody's watches. But when I see a douchey guy that's got a great timepiece on, they usually don't. They usually have something tacky like a Hublot or something that's crass. They don't have anything great. You could look at the guy and look at the watch and know it doesn't make sense that they were talking. Even if it's a nice timepiece, it just doesn't fit with that guy, and that's just how it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Travis says corporate website internet photos rarely do the timepiece. So they don't ever. Speaking of cats, has anyone ever argued with a cat and felt like the cat understands perfectly but made the choice to win the argument by ignoring every word? Yeah, that's every cat, Andrew. Ray with 2 heroes. You stupid hunt. Please love it. What? Wrong with me? What? Travis Watts. I'm gonna wait. I owe you something for that. I can't do that. Let's go with the triangles. Travis says, I've actually had the Gallery of Bashtards tune stuck in my head while trying to sleep. It's a very catchy tune. Well, what we'll do is we'll give you this, right? We'll give you this. And then we'll give you this. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime. Share them with me, and I share with the world. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Thanks, Emmett. You're the maestro of maestros. It's time for the Gallery of Bastards, everybody's favorite part of the show. So let's go. Let's start out the show with, everybody's favorite. They call him Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. Scotty Love. Amazing Ace Frehley solo. Look at this. Look at that. My happy place. God, will they ever finish the Costruzione? It's incredible. Look at this. This is Mr. Love and company in my happiest place, the place that makes me happiest in the world. Every time I'm in Venice, I used to say, it's funny, and I made this statement long ago, and thank God it changed. Been to Venice, loved it. Then they closed my favorite hotel, and then I went back 2 times, and it was so touristy and so hot, and I felt, and I said, God, every time I see Venice, I love it just a little bit less. And then that all changed. We went back in 2015 and 2017 and 2019 and then 2021. And like every time was better than the last. We finally got to stay at the Excelsior in 2017, the sister hotel of the Deban, my favorite hotel in Venice, which is gone. It's there, but it's shuttered. One day it shall rise from the ashes. Anyway, this is Mr. Lassik's beautiful stuff. That is the prison, otherwise known as the Doge's Palace basement. I've been in there. Look at that. Incredible. Now, I forget, was that Titian? I don't think you're in the room today because you're in Italy. Why should you be here? What time is it? It's 11 p.m. at night. I think it's Titian, most of the stuff in here, right? Am I wrong? Look at that clock. How about that? Somebody should make a watch out of that. If you've never been in this room, it's absolutely mental. It's in the Doge's Palace, and it's incredible. Actually, I've only ever been in there once, the very first time I went to Venice, 1999. My very first trip to Italy. And I just remember looking around and going, what? What? Is this real? This is not real. Felt like a movie set. Felt like George Lucas created it. Yeah, this is just absolutely amazing place. Look at that. Oh, God. If you've never been, please go. Please go. It's so worth it. So worth it. Thank you so much. They call him Scotty Love. Andrew Wogwich with some nap time photographs of the kids. Oh, kitties. I can't believe that blanket still exists. Amazing. Oh, you. Hope you're not licking that bathtub. Don't lick the bathtub. Oh, what a pretty, pretty lady. Pretty calico lady. Thanks, Andrew. He's got a bunch coming up. He's got a bunch coming up. First they groom and then they fight. That's such a cat thing. I used to have Glaucus and Murray, and they loved each other. They'd groom each other and sleep together and play together. And then one day, out of nowhere, they would just get into a big brawl. I'm like, what did you say? Yeah. And then there's a big fight. Yeah, then the fight breaks out. It happens all the time. When you're a cat person, you know, right, Melly? You know. Your cat, do they fight? Oh, please don't. Oh, you said she's the aggressor, right? She's always the aggressor, right? Okay, here's Stefan with his oh man, look at this. You just got this, pal? Congratulations. Oh my god. Oh my god. Congratulations. Oh man. I know you're all crazy for the polar, but I would so go. Am I just such a black dial guy? Is that what it is? Oh man, I love the black dial. I love it. I love it. See, this is a very quirky watch too. Now, all of a sudden, the Explorer 2, everybody wants it. Everybody wants a little orange on their Rolex dial. And look at that. Beautiful. I love this watch. Absolutely love it. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I didn't realize that. Is that what you said? Stefan, man. Steven is the correct thing. It's the other. That's amazing. Oh my God, he's got some Caravaggio action. Ireland is in possession of 2 Caravaggios, as far as I know. Michelangelo Merisi, the Caravaggio. Caravaggio. Amazing. Amazing. I always love when, like, when the light bulb goes on, when you find out, what do you mean his name wasn't Caravaggio? It's like Leonardo da Vinci. It's Leonardo of Vinci, the city he came from, Vinci. It's like, does everybody know who Buonarroti was? I mean, I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying, do people know who that is? Michelangelo Buonarroti. And the taking of Christ and the supper at Amos. I mean, this is just, Caravaggio is, I mean, I live with an artist, so like, you know, I was, you know, stupid and ignorant about a lot of things. But I have to say that I'm not a big modern art fan. MoMA doesn't thrill me, that kind of stuff. I mean, I can like some of it, but when it comes to, I like the Renaissance. I like the classics. I'm a triptychs guy. I told Scott he loved that when we were at the museum. He's like, you don't strike me as a triptychs guy. Look at this. Look at this. It's just mesmerizing. And you know, I don't know the story about how Ireland has that. It's got to be shady. You know what I think? I think it involves knackers. There it is. Ray, what do you say? There's a bunch of fellas, right? Bunch of fellas. They're down by the caravan. Like, you interested in a Caravaggio? Thanks, pal. That's incredible. What a great thing to send today. So here's what Andrew's up to. So just so everybody's aware, he said, I have never had one of these. This is the new nitrogenated. How would you say that? Nitrogenated. I guess so you can get the nitro out. Stout, smooth and creamy. I might try one of those. I haven't been in the mood for a beer. It's got to be hot. before me wanting the beer. I haven't had one of those. Is that a metal bottle or is it glass? It's probably are those steel bottles. That's another turnoff because I know I'm a piece of trash. I'm a total knacker. I do like Bud and Bud Light. And one time I went out that time and they gave me the Bud and it was on the live stream, the live at the Lady Liberty, and they gave me a Budweiser in a metal can, like it looked like a bottle, but it was metal. No likey that. No likey. Okay, so now we know what he's up to. Just saying, that's now we know. Dean McKenzie. Dino. This is hilarious. Jokes are welcome, man. Thank you for driving carefully. That's about as close to genius as you could possibly have. It's pretty great. Pretty damn great. Mr. Lassick. That full rose Daytona is fire, man. Because I sent him a picture. Because we were talking about Grail watches, right? I might as well just pop this picture in and I'll just say who this is because she has no idea I do this show. I'll tell you real quickly. You don't know her name. So when I worked at the Fiend of a Farmer, I used my music and watch knowledge for a lot of people. And this lovely girl named Sarah and her beautiful husband, they used to come in all the time, and she subscribes to like high-end fashion websites like the Gilt and things like that. And she got an offer for an unworn, this is the 515, not the 505. So she said, do you think I should get this? And I said, how much is that? She said 38. And I said, you need to buy that now, because she's got money. And it's like she was like, should I get it? Like, because people would be like, should I sell my house and mortgage my children for that? But she said, should I get it? I said, get it now. And it's going well over that. And it has been. Even after the bubble, it's still performing very, very well. Not that anybody should care, but she loved this watch. I sent that to Jimmy because Jimmy wants the 505 on the Oyster Flex, which I think is an astonishing piece for him, 100%. And why shouldn't he get it? Yeah. And it is fire. Yeah. She wears it well. I went at an event and my AD recently had a full rose root beer, which you wore for the whole evening. Decided to keep my powder dry for the Panda, Pepsi, and a Star. Do you want a Starbucks, Jimmy? Okay. I didn't know you were. I didn't peg you for a Starbucks guy. But hey, man, if it speaks to you, yeah, I want you to have the Panda. I think that's what you should have next. I think. Oh, Jesus. The Irish are going to scream at you right now. Oh, God. That doesn't even look like Guinness to me. First of all, what kind of a glass is that? That's all wrong. It should go right to the tippity top, whatever it is, and it should have about this much domage on the top. It should stick up about like 2 millimeters. Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse. So don't feel that bad about it. It's not worth fretting over. Listen, man, you go to bars all the time and people don't know how to pour a gorgeous pint. They just don't know how to do it. What's going on with my mail now? Like, is that the top? Is it really? Oh, I guess it is. I was like, why won't it go any further? Ladies and gentlemen, Angelo Minichello. Let me read this first so I know. Another couple of possible grails. And I, of course, don't know what any of these are because he lives in a totally different universe than the rest of us. But holy mac, can I just blow that up? Yeah, let's go. Wait, let's go. Here we go. Yeah, these are crazy. Absolutely incredible. Now, if you don't remember, Andrew, you drinking Guinness right now? This is the Waltham that Angela Minico gifted me. This is a beautiful watch. I wear it all the time. I get a lot of looks and a lot of jealousy. People are like, what is that? People think it's a Panerai. I'm like, it's not a Panerai. This is beautiful. That dial is unreal. That's the back of it, huh? It's crazy. A lot of work goes into that. Now, these are all in-house movements, I'm assuming, Mr. Minicello. It's crazy shit. That's so you. Can I just say that one is so you? Knowing what you like in your art and your collection. Oh, that's crazy too. Holy crap. Yikes. Wow. That's the front and that's the back of that? Jesus. These must be all handmade. Wow. Outrageous. Can I just say, Andrew was the only one who had cats in the room today. I guess because it's Grail Watch Wednesdays. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Does anybody else have another picture in there? Because Angela's the last guy in the boat. Okay, well then there you have it.
The Gallery of Bashtards, send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards, you share them with me, and I share with the world.
The world. You share it with me, and I share with the world. Every single show, because that's the show. Just getting you out there. Everybody, this is iBashers. This is your show. I just hosted. Remember that. My count says my Grail Watch is the Vacheron Constantin Horological 123 in white gold. Let's go look at that. 123 white gold. Let's have a look at that. Let's see it. Horological 123. It brought up the Vacheron Constantin store, which is closing. It says in 3 minutes, so I'm going to miss it. Okay. Vacheron. Why can't I find that watch? Why are you not showing up there? Okay. Why is that not coming up on their website? Where is it? Not coming up. You want to send me an email of that, Mike, before the show ends? Yeah. Send me something so I know. Let me give you 10 balloons, and we'll look that up. We're gonna look that up. We'll find it. Send me an email. But first, I want to give you something great for that. Let's do something we don't normally do. Let's do that. I don't know here. The Cam Prancing Elites. Is iBashers for bun bashers? Asking for a friend or for. Hello. We never get trolling in the room, but that's fun and clever. Travis Watts is laughing. Mike, send me an email to, or if anybody else send me an email so I can find that watch, because I just went on Vacheron and I didn't see it. Is it no longer produced? Is that what's happening? To even come up in my Googling. Valve says, I want a Pat Boone version. He's gone heavy metal. Oh, I remember that when that came out. He did like breaking the law. Living after midnight, rocking till the dawn. Yeah, it was not good. He's like, what was the other one he did? He did, here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Are you ready for the hurricane, baby? It was so bad. No, Dirk. Al Pacino saying it. Yo, oh, that what you want? Oh, okay. That's what you want. That you get that. I'm gonna give that to you on Friday because I don't do the dirty ones on any day but Friday, because that's the bad boy night, Ray. I'll save that for you. I'll save that. Triangle is shite. All right, you know what? All right, whatever. Al Pacino.
You stupid fucking cunt.
How about that? Because I don't want these late girls in the room. Friday night, it's not so much. It's, Friday night we put our hair down and go crazy. I try to keep this as much as we can, kind of civilization. Because I got a potty mouth, you got a potty mouth, and I don't know who else does. So I want to be careful. I know the triangle is shite. Rob F. Mine is black dial too. Used to have white, but now black. I like it. I like it a lot. I dig it. But I still feel the lust for the Air King, as you should. You love the Air King, man. It's fine. Melly C talking about the arguments between kitty cats. Mindy teases Mork. Mork gets fed up and bops her on the head. Mindy loves to trip Mork up the stairs. Oh, that's nuts. And Melly C says, Andrew, you can have many Grail watches. It's true. It's very, very true. I had a couple of Grails. This is one of my Grails. I was obsessed with them, guys. Obsessed. And then I had an opportunity to get one. And I just was like, it was in between jobs and it was a great price. And the guy was a little bit of a, he was one of those guys. Oh, you like this watch, right? And I knew what the market value was of it at the time. And he goes, What do you think? Maybe 14.5? I said, it's going for 10. It's 10. Everybody wants the Z Blue. And I didn't say it like that. I said, how about 10? He goes, 10. I said, let's go. I said, let's go on Chrono 24 right now. He goes, oh, no. Cool. I throw in strap, like cheeseburger. He's one of those guys, like trying to sell you magic carpet. You also want carpet with that? We have ladies upstairs behind the carpets. I hate salespeople and I hate bargaining. I am not a bargainer. I like to know what the price is. I don't like to get into that bargaining thing. Some people are amazing at it, and I applaud you. However, I don't like it. Andrew says, I heard a story that Jesus as a young one went to Ireland with Joseph to trade. Well, those stories are out there. They also built an ark in America where you can go visit it. It's Noah's Ark, and it's a museum, and it's about people who believe in creationist theorism. You can actually go there and show exactly what happened on Noah's Ark. It's a fucking parable. I prefer the White Dial Explorer too, but only because I have a black subdial. Okay, yeah, well, contrast reflection. That's what makes the world go around, man. Some guys like blondes, some guys like redheads. It's great. Everybody likes it. White Dial, that White Dial Milgauss, and who has one of those? Jim Lassick. I could be a multiple Milgauss guy down the road. I definitely could. The White Dial, I saw it on Daniel Craig, and I went, oh God, I want that. I love that watch. It's great. Ray says, Kennedy, you're such a knocker. It's glass bottle, not a twist top. No, I saw that it wasn't a twist top. Yeah. I once passed the sign, drive like a crazy fool. The guy that knocked himself over. Thank you for driving carefully is hilarious. Andrew Wolkowicz, forgive me for I've sinned. Also, be an inspiration in others' lives and a blessing in their memories. Become a Patreon if you can. Man, you're so nice. So sweet. So nice. Let's give you something great. Let's give you, what you doing right now? Maybe see how insanely hairy his arms are. Got to mow that guy with a lawnmower. Melly C says, wow, gorgeous Grail watches. I told you, this guy, it's, I almost expect him to have the actual Holy Grail somewhere in his crypt. I would definitely think so. Angelo says, both in-house movements, all hand finished. Yeah, you would have to. From Scandinavia and Benziger from Germany, Austria. Beautiful, beautiful, crazy pieces. No one, and you'll never, ever, you'll be the only person, not on the block, but in the world. Very rarely, if ever, Travis Watt says, I wasn't laughing at the troll comment, bad timing. I was laughing at your crazy response for not being able to sleep. Did I miss a troll? It was just somebody who knows. See, Melly C says the White Dial Millie is, Melly says the Millie is hot, because it is. Listen, guys, Grail watches are a beautiful thing, and it's all good. Oh, hold on. Oh, you got it. Right. He got it. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great way to end the show today with the handsome and talented Mr. Lassick with his 515. Look at that. That is just absolutely great. And it looks great. Oh, I thought you said you wanted that, but then again, I saw the picture of it. You want the panda that you have. That is sinfully beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Well deserved. Incredible. Yeah. What a feature. What a feature. Fantastic, Jim. You look amazing. As always. Thank you, boys and girls, for a wonderful edition of Bastards, because you are the Bastards. I'm just the host. I'm Dirk. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And always remember, when you encounter unkindness, you can't always know what that person's going through. Now, listen, they could be having a really bad day. Something terrible could have happened in their lives. There's no way for you to know. So give them enough rope to hang themselves. And if they redeem themselves, great. Otherwise, you can just walk away, because you know what? They're a